Welcome back, everybody, and hello to newcomers. This is YoungNewton reporting for the next Valley. As always, we are playing some Overwatch beta. I'm level 8 on this. I'm playing as the Reaper right now, and we will jump into things as we hear a lot of background noise. So, for those of you who don't know, Overwatch is the new first-person shooter from Blizzard Entertainment, I suppose is how you say it, and it reminds me a lot like Battleborn. It's always been compared to it, with them both being released relatively close together. In my opinion, though, it is completely different. And from what I've played of this beta, I enjoy this game a lot more than I do Battleborn. Not to say that Battleborn is a bad game, or it's going to be less entertaining. It's just that I find more enjoyment in Overwatch and the mechanics behind it. It seems to be a lot more varied. The character types seem to be a lot more interesting and fun to play as in general, but that is not up to me due to the fact that I haven't really played the launch of any of these titles. So we're jumping in. This is on the map Dorado, oh geez, and as you can see, I'm on the attacking side. Most of the game types center around attacking and defending. Various objectives circulate through, and the general idea of each game type is obviously that either you are attacking or you're on the defensive side, but the varied mechanics keep it interesting, and it's not always just go for the kills or push the objective. So it's definitely interesting. In the beta, I'm not sure how many characters are included. I believe there are, I'm going to say about 20. And I'm sure they'll be releasing more in the future. I think I actually saw today that they might have leaked news about future characters. So that's undetermined. But the characters they allow you to play in the beta are just as fun as entertaining as any of the Battleborn ones. And it really keeps the team mechanics solid. Oh jeez. It's also nice to see that the maps are very varied, very different parts of the world are showcased in each and every map. As you can see, this is sort of like a Mexican vista, Mexican outlet area, and I die. But yeah, so as you can see, this game type is a 6-on-6 right now. Attacking and defending, two sides, as I said before. You have your health in the bottom left. You have your right trigger configured usually to just your basic generic attack, and each character does have a varied attack. Like the Reaper, for instance, has these two dual-wielding, short-range shotgun type weapons. You also have an ability mapped to your R1 and L1, and every character has a different one with that. And then lastly, you're going to have the Ultra ability, as I'm not sure if that's what they actually call it, but that's what I call it. That's mapped to Triangle. Once you get that recharge, get enough points, you can activate that. So right now I have mine, and the Reaper's is called the Death Blossom. You start spinning around, killing everybody in a circle. It's a good time. And then the only other thing I didn't mention is the passive ability that each of the characters but each of the characters have. And obviously it's passive, so you don't have to activate it or anything. But for instance, the Reaper, after he kills someone or someone dies, they drop a soul orb, I believe is what it's called. And you can pick that up for more health. So right now we are attacking. We're pushing up. We have to protect this vehicle as, well, not protect per se because it can't be damaged, but we escort the vehicle. And as long as your team is in the circle around it, it'll progress the game type. I just got killed by the Arctic defense character. I don't know how to pronounce her name. I think it's May or Mel. I don't know. But regardless. You can also jump on the back of this truck. It's pretty sweet. Yeah, so I mentioned the L1 and R1 abilities. L1 For the Reaper, it allows you to become invincible. However, you cannot shoot while you're activating that, but it's definitely helpful in a close fight. If you are low on health, you can run away real quick. Right here, you saw I picked up a soul orb. Yeah, soul globe, that's what it's called. So I picked that up, that gave me some health. R1 for the Reaper allows you to teleport to the given location. What the heck? I'm frozen. Died there. She just loves killing me. And I should also mention that the characters, out of the 20 or so that are in the beta, they're split into different archetypes or class types, and those include offense, defense, builders. I think, well, not builders, but defense really. Offense, builders / defense. You have your you have your tank characters and then your support characters at the very end. And the different roles each character has just kind of affects their base stats. For instance, the offensive characters that are mainly built for damage and DPS output, they're going to have a short hit counter. So the Reaper, he only has 250 hit points, which is actually pretty high for an offensive character. A lot of them have anywhere from 150 to 200 usually from what I've seen. But the Reaper is a bit bulkier. And then you also have your tank characters that are going to have anywhere from like 400 to 600 health without shields. So those archetypes definitely affect your overall game playing style. And that's also going to affect your just damage output and your abilities in general. For instance, our team member right here is playing as Winston. He's a tank character. He's the gorilla seen here. And he has a lot of hit points, but he doesn't do a lot of damage. So he's definitely a tank specialist. I'm making a decent push. We're 2 minutes left. And I got destroyed by that character. I think that's Bastion. I think that's what the character is called. Yeah, Bastion. That's their ultra ability. And another great thing about this game that I think Battleborn kind of hurts from is that you can't change your characters. Which, I mean, that makes sense from the MOBA aspect and just the general, I guess, balancing issues with that game type. So in Battleborn and a lot of other games, League of Legends, Dota 2, all of those, you pick your character and you're stuck with them for the entirety of the match. However, in this, you can change your character at any moment from respawning, and then also if you go back to your spawn, like your base location, you can easily just hold down square and you can hold down square, change your character, your hero, as they call it in this. And that adds a lot of varied gameplay and also just adds to the overall, just the team dynamics. If you need to make a quick change, you can do that. It'll be interesting to see how esports takes this and see if they run with it. I remember watching a piece about, it was just a developer diary sort of thing on this game. And they were talking about end-game and post-launch support for this game. It seems like they have a lot of plans, esports being one of them, so it'll be interesting to see how they pan out the continued support for this game. And with it being Blizzard, I'm sure they'll have some cool updates and add-ons throughout the remaining months. That character. So see, right now I'm picking up some more soul globes. Those will refill my health. I don't know what those are. Those are some sort of characters throwing down turrets. Sentry turrets, I guess. I have my ultra. I'm going to use it right now. Person. I got one of them. That character has a lot of health. So does that one. I'm gonna avoid this area in general. Need to find some health. The maps, they spawn these little health packs. Those will be on a respawn counter. But then also your support characters can offer you some health and healing as usual. Per expected. I haven't played much of the support characters. The characters I've been really sticking to are the high attack, like the Reaper. Trace is another good one, and I like Soldier 76, kind of generic. We lost that round, but I like Soldier 76. I think he's a solid character in general. And then I've also played a few of the defensive characters and tanks. Support, though, I haven't played many. So that's just a little sneak peek, a little intro to this playthrough session. I'm going to be uploading quite a few videos from Overwatch and the beta, so take note that this is the beta and not official launch, but it gives you a good insight into what to expect for when it comes out to retail. At the end of the match, it shows which team won, showcases their team. I like that it doesn't really showcase individual stats because it is team focused, and then you can pick from 4 characters. You can show your support to see which one is most epic, and then it breaks down your stats as usual. So thanks again for watching. This is YoungNewton reporting for the Next Valley. Follow us on Twitter, hit that like button, share, subscribe, check out our website, and be sure to tune in for the next Overwatch beta gameplay. Until next time.